Hey, everyone, why does a camera trigger so much panic the moment it points toward authority? In today's case, what started as a man quietly recording in public spirals into threats, accusations, emotional confrontations, and a complete misunderstanding of constitutional rights. One moment, people are demanding privacy while standing in public. The next, officers are trying to calm down a furious citizen, convince a camera alone is a criminal act.
I can do what I want. What are you doing? I'm asking you a question. What are you doing?
I don't answer questions.
You need to get off this property before you get CT.
I have to commit a crime before you can criminal trespass me. That's the state of Texas law.
You're also filming private vehicles.
Is that a crime?
But you're also filming private
Is that a crime? What crime have I committed? Huh? What's your name and badge number?
I don't need to give you my name and badge.
Well, if you're going to come out in a police uniform and a sheriff's uniform, you need to identify yourself as a law enforcement officer. You need to identify yourself. What's your name? What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number?
Why do you want my name and badge number?
Because I'm a citizen and I have the right to ask for it. You ain't getting my name.
I have a right to know your name too.
No, you don't. Yeah, we'll see about that.
You will.
You need to get out from behind me. Yeah, smile, laugh it up.
Yeah.
Laugh it up, refusing to ID.
Right.
You're gonna be a YouTube star tonight, you know that, right?
Yay! I'm gonna be on YouTube! Woohoo!
What's your name, bitch?
Your name whenever you won't even give me yours.
Because you're a public servant and it's your fucking sheriff's office policy to identify yourself when asked by a member of the public. So you're admitting you're violating your sheriff's office policy? Are you violating policy right now?
You're also...
Is that what you're doing?
Crime also by not giving me...
Oh yeah? Texas Penal Code 3802? I know all about that.
Yep.
You have to have me charged with the crime before you can ID me. What's the crime I've committed?
What are you doing right now?
I'm videotaping your ugly face.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm videotaping.
Why are you doing it?
Have you heard of freedom of the press?
Really?
Yeah. You heard of that?
Sure have, but this is also Gray County Sheriff's Office.
Yeah, it's
Also their land too.
and who pays for that?
Not you.
Not me?
You do not pay taxes.
I don't pay
What
taxes?
you-
I don't pay taxes.
No.
I've never paid taxes in my life. Is that what you're saying?
Have you? Have you paid them this year, sir?
I don't know, are you working for the fucking IRS now?
Sure.
Keep looking at your watch. I got enough battery and memory to stand here for the next 2 days.
I'm sure you do.
What's your name? You want to identify yourself? You want to identify yourself? What's your name? What is your name, fat boy? Mitchell? Is that your name? Uncover your name tag. Uncover your name tag, fat ass.
This is where the encounter really starts revealing the emotional divide between both sides. Notice how quickly ordinary public recording becomes personal. The people confronting Jonathan are not arguing legal definitions anymore. They're reacting emotionally because they feel exposed, suspicious, and uncomfortable. But discomfort alone is not the same thing as criminal activity, and that distinction becomes a central theme throughout this entire interaction. What's fascinating is how often phrases like, "my safety is compromised," are used without any actual evidence of threats or criminal conduct.
Are you trying to block my pictures? Now you moved? Look at, he's moving in front of my camera as much as possible. Are you trying to block my pictures? Answer me. Trying to block me from taking pictures. Ooh, let me get that license plate. Oh, hey, don't block me. Don't block me. Don't block me. You can't block me. It's against the law. You know that's against the law, right? Oops.
Don't touch me again.
You're
Nick.
too,
I'm
you're
telling
too
you right now.
close
You
to
touch
me.
me again, I'll place you in handcuffs.
I didn't touch
That's
you.
a warning,
I didn't
sir.
touch you. Quit
Now
pushing
step
me.
back.
He's
Step
pushing me.
back.
He's pushing me.
Next
I don't
time you
have
touch
to
me, you go to jail.
No, you're so close to
Next
me.
time you touch me, you go
I
to
have
jail.
all this on video.
Next time
You
you
ain't
touch me,
gonna
you go to
take
jail.
nobody to jail. You
Don't
walked
touch
up
me
too
again,
close
sir.
to me. You
You
walked
touch
up
me.
too close
Stay
to
right
me.
there, then.
Be quiet. I ain't staying right here. I'll move wherever I want. Right back to the fence. So
Don't
this
touch me
guy
again,
moved
sir.
so close to me, guys. When I tried to turn, my arm bumped him, and then he started pushing me. So guess what? Take me to jail, pussy. Take me. Take me. Do it. Take me. I'll file the fattest lawsuit. I'll own your fucking house, your wife, your family. I'll own your whole family. Take me to jail. Do it. Here, cuff me. Come on, cuff me. That's what I thought. Coward. All pussy. Touching me like that. I do this shit for a living, you fucking clown. You don't scare me. Don't you understand that? You got so close to me, and I have it on cameras, body cams, everything, that when I moved and simply turned around, I bumped you. That's your fault, you fucking idiot. It's called personal boundaries. Do you understand that? Again, it gets against your policy. This is how close he is to me again, guys. So when I bump him again and he tries to take me to jail, I just want the record to reflect that there's going to be a fat major lawsuit on you. I've been being respectful this whole time until you try to get tough.
Then please step back.
You. How about that? I don't have to be respectful now. You're pushing me and shit. You can't touch me. Take the badge, take the gun. You're a coward. You would never put your hands on me like that. You would never touch me without that badge and that gun and your little buddies here. Never. Huh? And I'm looking you dead in the eyes. You can't even look me in my eyes.
This section is incredibly important because it introduces something most people never realize until after lawsuits happen. Courts across America have repeatedly upheld the public's right to record government officials and public spaces. The reference to earlier legal settlements is not random. These cases matter because they establish precedent, and precedent shapes how departments train officers moving forward. But notice something else happening here. The citizen confronting the auditors keeps threatening lawsuits while simultaneously misunderstanding basic privacy expectations in public.
That's all you want. We're done with that. Once your sergeant showed how much of a piece of trash he was. On top of that, shut up. Do you... I know it's a red line. I can see it, and I haven't crossed it. I haven't crossed it.
Please don't.
I haven't crossed it.
Thank you.
Have I? Have I crossed
As
it?
of now, you have not.
I'm about to get your body cam, his. You're done, bro. Do you understand that? You're done. You're done. You put your hands on a private citizen and push me back because you were so close that you got bumped because you walked so close to me. It's all on camera, you dummy. You can't do stuff like that. Use your brain. If you're gonna be corrupt, at least be able to get away with it, you fucking idiot. What's wrong with you? Are you that stupid? Tell me, are you that stupid? Seriously, I'm trying to teach you, you fucking lame. What a clown. All these guys probably learned from this clown-ass sergeant, guys. Try to put his hands on me, got so close. Have you ever heard of the Bain Act? You know what that is? That means if you're trying to prevent me, and I'm going to teach you, even though I shouldn't, because you're probably going to do it some more. If you're trying to prevent me from being able to do something that's part of my civil rights to do, like take pictures, and you're trying to jump and stand in front of my camera, guess what? Bain Act violation, 25 grand for the city, and all it is paperwork. It's not even a real lawsuit. And the city will pay up. And it's going to be on you because you're that much of an idiot. You see how he's staying away now, guys? He understands I know my rights, and he says, oh, shit, I messed up. I messed up. Yeah, you just lost the city money. What's going to happen when the city loses money because of you? What's going to happen? What do you think's going to happen? What's the mayor going to do?
Here's my supervisor, sir.
What's the mayor going to do? What a piece of trash. What a big old dummy. Seabay fan, they're all staying away now, probably because they have a supervisor coming, and now they're all backing up because they realize that I might know a little bit of my rights. Let's go listen to their conversation for a bit here.
What's up, man?
How's it going?
You the same guy that recorded in Martinez and all that stuff? I thought I saw some of your YouTube stuff.
Martinez? No, I've never been to Martinez.
Okay. So obviously it's a public building, so you can do whatever, but you can't cross here because that's
cool.
All right.
You got a complaint form, and just be aware, I'm gonna end up filing a suit against this guy for shoving me back, trying to block my camera from recording cars coming in, right? It's a Bain Act violation. I'm sure you know what that is. Are you a lieutenant? Okay, so, and then he got so close to me that I moved and my elbow hit him, and now he's shoving me back, telling him I'm going to jail. You know that's a violation of my civil rights, right? Well, what? Is it not?
If you want to file a complaint, you can do that.
Is it not a violation of my civil rights?
I'm not going to get involved in a conversation.
Well, you should. Is it okay for him to do that?
Okay,
are they learning from you?
Do you want to file?
And here we go. This is the exact moment the encounter crosses from heated disagreement into potential criminal territory. Saying, "I can knock you out right now," changes the entire atmosphere instantly. Up until this point, most of the confrontation was emotional frustration mixed with legal confusion. But direct threats escalate things dramatically, because now officers must evaluate whether someone intends actual violence. What's remarkable here is how quickly the officers separate emotion from law. They repeatedly explain that filming itself is not illegal, no matter how suspicious or irritating someone finds it.
Go get the paperwork. I don't need directives. Go get the paperwork. Come back and give it to me.
You're not my boss.
I am. I'm the public. Okay. Right now, you guys have no jurisdiction over me. I am your boss. I don't need directives. Fuck you. I don't care about your red lines. I don't need your directives. Go get the paperwork. Go get the paperwork. I don't care what you're telling me. I don't like cops like you who are backing up this officer. What you should be doing, you should be taking them in the back and reprimanding them for doing that. Okay. Go watch his body cam footage and do something about it so we can fix this gap. So we can fix this gap that we have between public and police officers.
I'm telling you,
I can stand wherever I want. Public has a right of way. If there's a car coming in, I move, they go by, I can be wherever I want. No, you said I can't stand in the roadway.
I said you can't block or interfere with the car.
You just said you can't stand in the roadway. Look, you should be trying to bridge this gap as a lieutenant, okay? And you're not. You're part of the problem, okay? And what's your name and badge number?
I'll bring you a business card. How about that?
Yeah, but I'd like your name and badge number for the record. For the record, right now. Okay, another one must be the inbred dad. We got another one named right here. So, this guy right here is following me again. He's done. Done. So now he's standing back because he realized he messed up there, ladies and gentlemen. So this is what happens when all you're doing is just standing taking a couple pictures. You get a young rookie cop who pulls up on you and is real aggressive. He alerts other police because he's, excited. So he goes over the radio. He sounds urgent. These other guys come out. They have their testosterone pumping. And rather than being level-headed and following their training, they act like the sergeant right here who's probably trained them to be like this. And then this happens, guys. This is how we get lawsuits against the city. And this is why there's such a big gap between law enforcement and citizens. This sergeant, he wants to get close, he wants to act tough, he's trying to prove how tough he is, but there's no point in doing that. I would have remained very professional if this guy did, but instead he put his hands on me, and I have it on camera. I actually have it on 4 body cams, 5 body cams. So at this point, this guy's through. I'm going to go ahead and push all the paperwork on him, file a Bain Act suit and all that good stuff, especially for trying to block the camera and pushing me when it's definitely my right to stand here by the fence, trying to block the camera by standing close to me. So maybe this was actually a good thing that it happened, Bay Fam, because now all the rest of these 3 officers and maybe some more officers are in there are going to learn how not to act when all this is brought to light, and they're going to do it on this guy's back. Unfortunately, we're going to push for him to definitely be pushed off the force and out of the police officers union. We'll see how far we get with that, but it didn't have to happen. That's the whole thing. They could have just let me do my thing. They know it's perfectly legal, and instead of just letting me do my thing and just staying back watching me if they had to, you had every right to make contact. You just didn't have a right to put your hands on me. Then we would have got a video with no views. I'd have been.
This may actually be the most important conversation in the entire video, because for a brief moment both sides stop yelling and start acknowledging each other's perspective. The officer openly admits something many viewers struggle to understand. Being disrespectful, weird, suspicious, or socially awkward is not automatically legal. Law enforcement cannot arrest someone for making people uncomfortable unless an actual crime occurs. And honestly, this is where the encounter becomes more nuanced than most viral clips online. The husband's concerns are real.
Somebody puts their hands on me that would not have any type of audacity to do that without that gun, that badge, and backup, you know, then it becomes a whole nother story. Then another side of me comes out. But I'd rather highlight good officers.
All right, so let me explain to you what this.
I don't need you to. Just give me the form.
Okay, there you go.
There you go. Good job.
There's my information.
All right, there's his information. If you guys feel like it and you need to file a complaint on behalf of this video and on behalf of myself, here's the information to do that. And, you know, the phone number's on there, I believe.
Yes. And there's numbers on the back as well.
And there's numbers on the back. There we go. Teach your officers. That's ridiculous. Wait till you see the video. You'll see it. You guys will see it.
Cool.
Wait till you see it. That's all I'll say. This guy's done. Look for another job, babe, because I'm gonna have it. Promise you. All right, you guys are you're dismissed.
Just curious. Have you ever thought of maybe instead of doing this stuff,
You're dismissed, babe.
doing like a Citizens Academy? We have a Citizens Academy where we partner with the community and we bring them in. We teach them about different laws, the way we do business. They go on ride-alongs. They do all kinds of cool stuff. I mean, that's a better way to partner with us if you say you want to work with us, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a way better way to work with us than doing this.
Well, actually, the problem is that, so let me ask you a question.
Sure.
If I came up and stood real close to you right now like I am, are you comfortable?
No.
You're not, right?
Yep.
Okay, so when your officer, I'm going to step back because I'm being respectful at this point. My adrenaline's calmed down because I'm done with him, right? So when somebody does that to you, your adrenaline pumps. They have some sort of authority in the world, right? They're intimidating you. You got this guy standing real close behind you. They're all surrounding you. They're trying to take your rights. My right, you said it earlier, it's my right to record. Hold on, you asked me a question, I'm going to finish my answer, right? So they're trying to take my rights, right? They're trying to take my rights.
No, that's not correct.
That's correct.
No.
If you try to block this camera while I'm recording, you are trying to take my rights by threats or intimidation. Yes, you are.
No.
Yes, you are.
What they're preventing is you from going back to an area you're not allowed.
No, but the camera's not going back there. I was clearly stood here for 5 minutes before that happened. So you can't, that's not going to work. So what I'm saying is, why would the citizens want to partner with that? Why would the citizens want to help that and partner with you guys and do that?
Well,
if I would have...
We have a great relationship with our community. Are you a citizen?
You have a great relationship. You have a great
Are
relationship
you a
with
citizen
Richmond.
of Richmond?
All I know is that I've been asked to come here by hundreds of people. Come out here. Come out here. I don't answer questions. Come out here. Come to Richmond. They're corrupt. They're corrupt. They're the worst cops ever.
Corrupt because we wouldn't be having a conversation if
I got threatened to take to jail and shoved back. The only reason I wasn't taken to jail is because I was on camera.
No, probably because you complied with not going past the law.
No, we were there for 5-10 minutes before that happened, bud. That's what you don't understand. So this is just a blind lieutenant, guys. He doesn't want to hear it.
If you're not a citizen of Richmond, you don't really know what our partnership is.
I do know the partnership with Richmond. Put it like that.
How long have you lived here?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. Well, I've been a police officer here well over 20 years.
Okay.
And
did you teach him?
Well, we're not going to get into that discussion.
Did you teach him?
What we're going to get into is we're talking about the community.
He doesn't want to answer the real questions, guys. He just wants to.
Now the atmosphere changes completely. The tension drops, voices lower, and for the first time in the video, you actually see communication replacing confrontation. The second officer calmly explains there's no identifiable crime, and suddenly the emotional temperature starts cooling down. This is a textbook example of how professionalism can de-escalate situations that were moments away from spiraling further out of control. Point one of the most revealing statements here is when the officer admits he personally finds the behavior strange but still recognizes it is legal.
Of course I'm being confrontational right now. Your guy just took me. He just violated my right in several different ways.
I can bring you inside.
Several different ways. You think I'm going inside with a bunch of guys with guns when he's already proved a threat to take me to jail and put his hands on me?
The other way to do that, man,
I don't need the directives.
Fill it out
I'll get it to you guys. I know. Or certified mail and so on and so on. I know exactly how to do it.
Okay.
So the thing is you should be trying to fix this relationship and you're not. I can hear you. No, we do great. You're not even listening to what your officer did. You don't want to hear that part. That's the problem. Well, that's the problem. So instead of trying to actually bridge the gap, you're not. You want to throw fluff out there. We did great. Cover up what the officer did. He didn't do anything wrong. You came here. You shouldn't have did this. This is my First Amendment right. I can do this all I want.
No, you can film.
I can film all I want.
You can't go past an area.
Did I ever go past the area? I didn't, and it's on camera. And we were standing there over 10 minutes. I walked there, and he got as close as he could, and I asked him to back up probably 15, 20 times. Remember when I said I got close to you? I said, are you comfortable? You said no. How uncomfortable was I with 4 guys with guns around me for 15 minutes who wouldn't move?
Police officers have, right?
Yeah, and they also kill people all the time unjustified, right?
Okay.
That's not true.
Right, so,
see, guys, this is the fluff I'm talking about. This is another this lieutenant is probably just as corrupt as these guys, just another piece of trash.
Talk about off camera? Is there anything that
I'll talk to you about anything on camera.
Okay, why not off camera?
Why not on camera? Do you not want it to be out there?
I often believe this, that you are a different person probably when you are not filming.
No, I am the same way all the time. That's what you don't get.
I highly doubt.
That's what you don't get. I am the same way all the time. I was being respectful. I didn't say anything. I was telling him I don't need anything. Go back to work. Did you see it?
By the way, I can tell you by your tone, your mannerisms, and some of the things you said.
Here's more fluff, guys.
You weren't being congenial.
Okay, then let me come up to you, stand real close to you for 15 minutes, start shoving you back, telling you you're gonna go to jail, and let me surround you with some of my big friends. Are you going to feel cool? Are you going to feel good and congenial? Are you going to be like that? No, you're going to be hyped up like me. That's what you don't get. And because you guys fail to see the other side, the gap's never going to be bridged until there's some sort of revolution or something in this country, or some huge lawsuit that makes you guys change what you're doing.
Well,
that's the problem. And it shouldn't have to be like that, because listen, take the badge and take the gun. You're just a person, dude.
I'm a person.
None of you guys would never touch me outside without that. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're a police officer. It changes your mentality.
I've tried to have a conversation.
Your mentality's messed up. I know you don't want to talk. You don't want to talk about the real problem. Okay. You don't want to talk. Police often do this. Don't answer questions. Run away from the issue. Run away from the issue and all that stuff. And all that stuff. You guys just want to run away from the issues and talk over people and try to assert authority. You got no authority.
Anything else I can help you with?
No authority. None. None.
Is there anything? You haven't answered the question. Is there anything else I can help you with?
They're still asking me if there's something they can help me with, even though I told them about 30 times now to go back to work. You're dismissed. Go back to work.
But just when it feels like things are calming down, the video pivots into a completely different kind of confrontation. And this one is far more explosive. Unlike the earlier interaction, where officers mostly attempted to mediate emotions, this encounter becomes aggressively physical and openly hostile. The auditor immediately accuses officers of blocking cameras, violating policy, and intentionally provoking contact. Now, whether viewers agree with his tone or not, the key issue here becomes proximity and physical interference. Courts have repeatedly ruled that officers generally cannot obstruct lawful recording simply because they dislike being filmed.
Because I don't have to answer your questions. That's what you're not getting. You're law enforcement. You are not feelings enforcement. I am on public property. What law am I breaking? What reasonable suspicion do you have that I'm committing a crime, about to commit a crime, or have committed a crime? Answer me that.
The suspicion I have is to come out and see what somebody is sitting at our back gate where people enter to see what they're doing.
Totally agree with you. You can come out and see what I'm doing. But what's the problem? How come you guys aren't already back to work? How come you guys are already back to work?
We're working right now.
Go do the job I'm paying you for. I pay taxes for this, right?
If I want to stand here for the next 8 hours of my shift,
that's true. You can stand. You can hang out with me. Yeah, you'd be wasting our money that we pay you for, but you could do that.
I'm not wasting money. I'm working.
Working doing what? Enforcing law? Are you enforcing law? Or what would you be working doing? Enforcing feelings or law? Can you just answer that? Enforcing law or feelings?
I enforce the law. I help citizens of the city, okay?
And how are we helping citizens right now? You're a sergeant, right?
Yes, sir.
How are we helping citizens right now? What are we doing?
Well, we're at department, right?
Right.
So this is our place of business. This is where we normally are at.
And so what I'm saying is, if I'm committed a crime, I will happily get the hell out of here because I don't want to commit any crimes, and I don't. But if I'm not, you guys are supposed to go back to work, right? What's your name and badge number? Did I already ask you that?
I haven't talked to you yet, man. Why are you here? Do you need help with
What's your name and badge number first? Let's start with that. Let's start with your name and badge number.
Officer Hoke, that's
Hoke, what's your name and badge number? I can't see it. You got it flipped up. What's your name and badge number?
There you go, man.
But I'm not that good at reading and I can't pronounce it. Can you pronounce it for me? Is your name right here? There's a lot of you guys named right here. I'm just wondering, right? Okay, guys, he won't say his name. Do you know that it's your policy, Contra Costa Police policy, to say your name?
No, with the Concord Police.
Who are you?
With the Concord Police Department.
Oh yeah, Concord, whatever. Sometimes I forget where I'm at. So, again, what's the crime? Let's go get some of these cars, guys. I'm assuming I'm not being detained, right? He said I can go. He said I can go. Let's get some of these cars. And I'm free to stay because I'm coming right back. What was that? Whatever I want to do. So am I free to stay? Am I free?
Detaining you, so if you want to stand here, no, feel open here.
Right. So I'm good, right?
Yeah, you're good. You're
So was this needed?
good. Yeah, it was.
Absolutely.
Answer me. Was this needed?
Absolutely.
I answered you.
This was needed? Damn, overkill. I think you guys got a lot of crime in this city, not a cameraman, right? Look at this little cop, guys. Okay, you guys are all dismissed. Go back to work. You're dismissed, bud. Go ahead. Holy shit, this is ridiculous. So this is Concord, guys. This is gonna be fun. This is interesting. Hey, Sergeant. At the very least, thank you for maintaining a good tone. Unlike some of your coworkers like this one right here. Hey, I appreciate it, but you're dismissed, so you can go back to work now. What was that?
I said I wish I had all the free time you had.
Huh? I make more money than you doing this. So, we got this officer who cannot contain and remain composed.
Actually really nice. I've met her before.
I don't understand what the problem was today. Maybe because it was because somebody wasn't listening to her.
She's actually super nice.
Is she? What happened? What happened today? You never met somebody that knows their rights before, huh? Let me ask you a question. Does it hurt? This is ridiculous, guys. I don't mean to be a little antagonistic. Actually, I don't feel like I'm being antagonistic. I'm usually not like this with the police, but this was ridiculous. I got swarmed on by like 9 or 10 cops. So this is what it is, guys. They pick and choose what laws they want to enforce. They just tried to enforce a law that wasn't a law on me. Come on, Sergeant, do your job. You're on camera, man. What's up with that truck?
At the end of the day, this entire case highlights one uncomfortable reality about modern society. Many people support constitutional rights in theory until those rights are exercised directly in front of them. Public recording remains protected activity in most circumstances. Yet every year confrontations like this continue erupting because emotions, fear, and misunderstanding overpower legal knowledge. What we witnessed today was not just a clash between auditors and police. It was a collision between feelings and freedoms. Some citizens felt threatened. Some officers felt challenged.